Hi everyone, so in this video today I thought I'd go over a tutorial on how to set up a store locator app or a map with multiple locations and add it to your Squarespace site. So if you're not familiar with StorePoint yet, we're a store locator app. We have pretty much all the features you need to build out a really nice and useful store locator for your website. In terms of managing locations, we have the options to add and edit locations individually. You can upload from a spreadsheet. If you have, for example, locations in like an Excel spreadsheet or a CSV, you can also sync from Google Sheets. So if you have, a spreadsheet of locations in Google Sheets, we can set up an automatic sync between your store locator and that sheet. Now, in terms of the features, of course, we have, a zip code search, city search, works with locations all over the world. So, some countries will use postcodes or postal codes. That will work as well. Automatic geolocation, so we can automatically detect users' locations. Works on mobile. We have the option for filtering, so sometimes you'd need a product filter or different types of locations, things like that. So we have the option to do custom map markers, map themes, and an interesting thing we offer is free customization. So every website is different, has a different theme, so we make sure to blend all our store locators in with your brand and your website theme. You can check out our examples here. I'll link the app in the description as well. Here's an example we did for Spindrift. Nice color map, have their different flavors in different stores. So we have a filter set up for that. And feel free to play around with our examples and reach out to us if you have any questions. Now, back to the tutorial. So the first thing we need to do is add some locations. So we can add them individually by clicking add location and just filling out the information. But a better option if you have many locations, which is what we're going to do, is bulk import. So to start with the bulk upload, we'll just download the template here. Once we open up the template, we'll see all of the columns that we can fill out. So we'll have the name, address. Now the address can either be all in one column or you can split it up between multiple. So just have the street address part here and then city, state. If you already have a spreadsheet, it's just a matter of changing your column names to match our column names. I already have a pre-filled example here with some ice cream shops. So name filled out in the name column, address in here, phone numbers, website, and now an interesting one is tags. So if you want to have filters on your store locator, so if you want customers to be able to filter by flavors or different products, or different types of locations, simply indicate that here. So for example, if this ice cream shop serves swirl ice cream, I'd tag it with swirl. This one, for example, serves both chocolate and swirl ice cream. So we've just separated that with a comma. You can also add all the store hours there. Now, the only required fields are name and address. So the other ones can be ignored if you don't have that data. We've just filled it out. Once we have the spreadsheet filled out, it's just a matter of uploading. So we'll click choose file, select the file or spreadsheet that we filled out, and click upload. This could take a few minutes if you have many locations, but because we only have a few, it was pretty quick. And we can see all the locations were uploaded in here. So you can click edit if you ever need to edit anything, or you can bulk upload again if you need to add more. Now that we have everything uploaded, we can add it to our Squarespace site. So to start, we'll go to this embed locator page here, and we will click on the embed snippet here, and we will copy it. You can copy it using your keyboard or just click copy here. Now we have tutorials here. If you have a different platform or if you want to follow along, you can definitely use the Squarespace tutorial here. And now what we'll do is go to our Squarespace site. So now that we're in the Squarespace editor, you can either create a new page or use an existing page. So you'll go into pages, select the page you'd like to add it to, or you could add a new one here. And once you click on the page, now it's just a matter of editing the content. So we'll hover over the page content here in Squarespace, just like you would edit the page normally. Click edit, and you'll see in the top right corner, we have some blocks we can add. So here, usually these would be like text blocks or image blocks. We'll scroll down and choose the code block. So we just have to click and drag this. You can position it wherever you'd like the store locator to show up. We're just going to put it at the top of the page here. And you'll see this code text box shows up. So we'll delete whatever is in here already, and we'll paste our code that we copied. We can see we pasted it here. We click apply. So once we've clicked apply, the code block will show up. It'll probably say script disabled. This is just because Squarespace blocks any third-party scripts from working in the admin dashboard, because this could cause issues, with the script having access to your whole website editor. So what we'll do is just click save, and again, you'll see it has been blocked here. If you click preview in safe mode, you may see a preview. The height is kind of very short. It's not very accurate, but the best way to preview would be to open incognito mode, for example, or log out of your Squarespace dashboard and preview there. That's going to give you the best idea of how it looks. Sometimes also refreshing this helps, and it'll show you a better view. There we go. I also just wanted to mention that once you have it embedded into your Squarespace site, you don't have to ever re-add it. So anytime you update locations in StorePoint or upload new locations in StorePoint, or maybe even just change settings in our dashboard, there is no need to re-add it to Squarespace. Once you've added it once, it's done, and it'll update automatically. So now that we have it embedded into our Squarespace site, we're pretty much done. If you want to do any customizations like changing the category label, or changing the colors, or changing the pins, most of these settings are available in Locator customization. We won't go into that today, but feel free to explore it, and there's a lot of settings in there to pick from. If you have any specific requests, you can also email us directly and we will make it happen. So thank you for watching, and hopefully that helped.